Hi everybody, this is Antonia. Everyone in YouTube land. I forgot my own intro. Hello everybody in YouTube land, this is Tony, that's it. After 1 year, that's right, yesterday was my 1 year mark. You'd think I'd have gotten that down by now. So where am I at 1 year post-op Roux-en-Y gastric bypass surgery? Well, I'm actually statistically quite average, and I couldn't be happier to be average. I started out as morbidly obese, and then I became obese, and I'm currently now just overweight. By my opinion, I'd like to lose an additional 20 pounds, which puts me basically at 75% lost in the first year, which is statistically an average. That's about the average loss. So if you're going to get surgery, have just had surgery, there's going to be a lot of weeks there where there's stalls and maybe little gains, even just odd things happening, and you're doing everything right, and you don't know if you're ever going to lose the weight. You will if you just keep sticking to your plan. Do not graze. Grazing is the bane of all of us during our journey, and then once we get to maintenance, we can never ever graze. Okay, you just cannot do it. You cannot snack all day and think it's going to work, right? Lecture over. But that's, I guess, my key thing is sticking with 3 meals a day and planned snacks if I have them at all. And, choosing things when I do snack that are low in calories and good for me, right? So I try to do that. And I do avoid breads and high carb things. I eat very, very little bread, rice, noodles, very, very little. I don't actually enjoy it, which is interesting because pre-surgery, I was the bread queen. You go to a restaurant and they give you that big basket of bread and the butter. I mean, I was all over that. I could eat a whole loaf of bread before dinner. I don't know. The amounts of food that I used to eat, it's last night I was, I'm up here in the Sacramento area. I was down in Marin visiting with one of our kids, my daughter Chelsea. We had dinner, and her wife Kat, and but anyway, Chelsea and I went to dinner. We had some time to kill. I was waiting for Jim to get out of a meeting that he has to go to, and we went to this great restaurant, and they always bring the bread and the butter, and Chelsea, neither of us touched the bread. We didn't even touch it, but the waiter is so used to people gobbling that up. He came by, 15 minutes later, like, would you like more bread? And he looks at the basket, and it's like untouched. He's like scratching his head because it's really amazing homemade warm bread. And anyway, and then they gave us our dinners, and portions are out of control. Seriously, the plates at restaurants have gotten to be the size of placemats, and I ordered something called Joe's Special, which is actually a really good pouch-friendly dinner, and it's a San Francisco kind of specialty. And what it is it's ground beef, spinach, so you can have it with or without mushrooms, and egg, scrambled egg. And you just saute the hamburger and then add in the spinach and the egg, and it's a super high protein dish. And since it's ground beef, you can easily eat the portion that you want. And of course my portion, if this was the plate, and this isn't, but it was covered, and I ate 1 inch off the end, and I was full, and I didn't even eat the other stuff that came with it. But and then when the waiter came back, he's like, is there something wrong? Did you not enjoy your meal? I get that a lot. Expect that if you're having surgery. Waiters don't really, not in every place, but they don't really know what to do, because usually when they see someone not eating a meal they paid good money for, there's a problem. So I always tell people, I don't say, oh, I've had gastric bypass. I really don't find the need to explain that to the general public, although sometimes I will just for fun. But I'll just say, oh no, it's delicious. I ate before I came, so I'm sorry. And I'll just make up some excuse. It's just easier for me. But there are times I'll tell people, oh, I've had a, gastric bypass surgery and I just don't eat much, so I'll take it home and enjoy it later. There's nothing wrong with that. I think the more we talk about it like it's nothing, the more it will become, not nothing, but, less shocking to people. So anyway, that's a year out. I am really, feeling good. I haven't done my year blood test yet. I will be doing that in the next couple of weeks. I take my vitamins without exception. Without exception. I look at vitamins like a life-saving drug I must take. And so, for example, before surgery, I took blood pressure medication. I never missed a day. So I don't do that with my vitamins. I'm taking Centrum now. Centrum vitamins. I do not eat chewable vitamins anymore. I eat Centrum vitamins. I eat various kinds of calcium, whatever I'm in the mood for. Sometimes the chewy kind, sometimes, the crunchy tablets, whatever I'm in the mood for. And I take B12 under the tongue every day, and I eat an iron pill once a week. I don't eat that every day. They really, really upset my stomach. So anyway, and my iron levels have been fine. So I feel like I'm healthy. Oh, and I also take a Prilosec every single day, which keeps me in balance. If I don't take Prilosec, I get too much stomach acid going on, and it's not a good thing. So as long as I do those things every day, I'm perfectly normal. I don't have a lot of the issues people talk about where they have to have a lot of fiber and so on. I'm just like a normal person, and I could not be happier. I realize a lot of people struggle with side effects, and I may still, someday develop a gallstone or God knows what, but right now I'm not. And a year after my surgery, I can say it was the best decision I could have made. I'm glad I had YouTube to research and find real stories about real people going through the real things I was going through and am going through, and I'm not going away. I think it's important that the longer you are out from surgery that you post, because people want to know, what is my life going to be like in 4 years, in 5 years, what is it? Because if you're 1 year out, I am very curious about people that are really far out, and I really like to hear, oh, you're still having issues with that or whatever, because things do change over time. So I'm going to keep posting and enjoying your videos, and I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will post again soon. Bye.